Okay, so today we're going to talk about how you can make money with copy trades in this extremely choppy and unforeseeable market that we're in right now. And with that, of course, I'm the most open-minded investor slash NFT artist on YouTube with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, taking point specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trades that allows us a believer of Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean opera with hair naturally curly than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms with daughters, also known as Humble Kim. And so today we're looking at copy trading. See all these crazy numbers, high returns. How are people doing these things right now? And how can I capitalize out of this? And does this thing even work? Well, in this channel, we're gonna debunk everything. And so far, I'm very happy to tell you that there are some good results being yielded out of copy trading. And it is something that any crypto enthusiast should look into exploring because this could mean some great passive income and passive gains for you. Copy trading can actually be very, very profitable. Actually, some of the followers that I'm identifying right now that I know are the ones that are following my channel, asking me the questions. I can see that this particular account here, and of course, this particular account here are doing especially well right now. They made a whopping $6,284 profit and a $2,900 profit in the last month or so, averaging about $200 to $300 per day. And so these are the people that have taken note of some of the content that I've been sharing on my channel. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video so that you can gain the knowledge that could yield to a potential result as great as these. Now, just with any passive income, it is important for you to understand that it doesn't come for free. You do have to put some research into it. But having said that, it is one of those best bang for your buck scenarios because I am seeing some above average results, shall I say. So let's look into it. If you're interested in trying this out for yourself, the link is in the description below. Make sure you sign up to Bitget and start trading with money that you can afford to lose and with strategy that you have tested before you jump in balls deep. So let's go. All right, so these are some crazy numbers that we're seeing right now. First of all, we're gonna learn how to actually copy somebody to trade. And the best thing to do is go to Bitget, go to copy trade. It is one of the tabs at the top. You press on the person or the profile. Next to it, there's a follow button and you can just whack that button on. All right, so right now with this particular trader, there are 932 total transactions, 118 joined traders in the past, I guess, or throughout his lifetime, and about 70 out of 75 followers, so it's quite full. We can see all sorts of data out of their account, how often they trade, what kind of assets they trade, their win and loss durations, their past orders history, as well as their current copied trades right now, the trades that are active. So with this particular trader, there's nothing that they're trading with at the moment, but we can see their history has been quite profitable with a lot of the returns being well above 10% per trade. Now, these are obviously a 50x leverage, obviously highly risky as well, and we have seen that they have made some big losses as well in the past as well. But looking through the chart, that we can see that they have been quite consistent with their gains, and they do have some hedging strategies to be able to maintain their gains, although there have been some ups and downs in the past and their account size is quite small. We obviously are going to look into how to analyze a particular trader so that they're not just lucky, but they're actually good at what they do, so that when you risk your money with these traders, that you can come out the other end looking a lot handsome than when you started rather than looking more ugly than when you started. So let's look into this. We're going to press follow on this particular trader. There's obviously an advanced mode as well, but for starters, we're going to look at just a simple follow mode. The minimum that you can follow is $10 USDT per trade. They're using $10 as a margin to trade. Now, with any trader, some traders trade a lot more than others, more frequently than others, but it is highly recommended that you try with a smaller amount of money, although some of you may want to increase that after you see some of the returns and the gains, and you can identify the trading style of a particular trader. So with the follow mode as being simple, I'm going to put it at $10 and I'm going to press next. Press OK. And of course, before you follow, make sure your assets are transferred from your spot account to your futures account. The best way to do that is go to the USDT that you own within it or convert some money into USDT. Don't press withdraw, press transfer over here. And by pressing transfer, you can go from spot to USDT, and then you can just put an amount in there and you press confirm, and then your money will transfer from spot account to futures account. If you have no money in futures account, none of these trades that your traders, your principal traders are activating will activate. So next step is more important. How do we then know that these people are trading out of their skill, not out of their luck? Well, this is something that we're gonna dive deep within our channel. Within our channel, we also scrutinize each trader and how well they have performed through some of the bad times as well as the good times, whether they're able to average down their losses or if they're gonna just panic and lose all your money for you. So it is really important that you understand how each trader's style actually works by looking at the history as best as you can, and of course by actually following them with small amounts of money so that you can identify how their trades are actually activating and how their trades are actually closing. You need to understand that activations of trades are not the only important things. It is also the closing of the trades that are just as important. So I've actually gone through the pleasure of, I've had the pleasure of opening some of the traders right now. So we're looking at this particular trader. We are seeing that their daily returns on their investment over the last month, well, we don't have data as far as the last month. Oh, it looks like we do. Since the 7th of May until now, is that they're actually clocking in roughly around 179% to 192% a day. And that's their daily returns. Now you might say, well, how can they be so high every day? Well, here's how a lot of futures trading works. When you're trading on futures, you don't actually put in all the money that you have within a particular trade. So it's not like this account is doubling every single day. And if that was the case, the world supply of money isn't enough for this person to make, but they're investing small amounts of money, risking small amounts of margin to actually increase their seed. We can also see that their seed has increased from $8,680 all the way up to $11,000 in the last 1 month, making a cool $2,000 gain. So for someone like this is a really, really good trader. And we obviously see dips. You can never get to success in one straight line. But I can tell you for sure that between the 7th of May till 6th of June, we have had some pretty crazy times in the market. And it looks to me that this person was able to weather those times, even though there were some big moves in there. Now, unfortunately, we cannot see any further behind than this. But with the amount that these people are trading, it is very unlikely that data such as clean as this is going to lead to a time in the future where it's going to be quite crazy. Not to mention we are in a quite bearish market as well, that they're able to still capitalize on these opportunities as well. Looking at some of the traders trades in the last 1 month, we did have a couple of bad losses, but a lot of the trades were wins. And of course, in the last 1 month, we're looking at obviously very high frequent volume coming in as well. This is someone that I would personally be looking at giving myself a reminder so that when a spot opens up, then I can follow. Now, why is there a slot reminder button here? Because obviously this person has filled up with their traders, with their followers, so it is unfortunately unable to be followed right at this moment, but I will be keeping an eye on the notifications in order to be able to follow this person in the end. Looking at other traders as well, we're seeing the best thing to do is you got to keep an eye on their orders, so not just look at the history, but also their current copy trade as well. If it says no data, that's a good thing. Some traders will have very negative positions in the copy trade. They might be in the process of averaging down. It is not uncommon to see negative trades up to 500%, negative 500% on their trade, whether it's long or short as well. So make sure you understand that crypto trading and of course futures trading isn't done so simply. You need to understand that there will be times, there will be ebbs and flows, so you need to be patient through it all as well. And it is also helpful to know that when these trades are active, you can manually close out of them. I will be producing a tutorial for that one. So it is also helpful for you to stay on top of the trades that are being activated and closed through your phone and the notifications that comes in. Of course, when it closes and it's in profit and it's fantastic, but it's also helpful for you as a trader who might not trade as frequently as these people to actually keep an eye on when the trades are being activated so that you can understand how well these people are trading. Mind you, these people are trading as a professional level and as frequently as possible, so you might actually learn quite a lot of things from them as well. Now, moving forward, there are some wonderful traders within this platform as well. So if you'd like for me to review each trader, please leave the details of the traders in the comment section below, and I will endeavor to review every single one of them as and when you guys ask about them as well. Of course, when you do follow, make sure you follow with small amounts of money that you can afford to lose. Make sure you do as much research into their orders and as far back as possible to see how they have weathered the storms in very tumultuous times within crypto history. Even just in the last month, not only did we have these movements here, we did have very strong peaks and out of expectation moves that we were able to see, and we want to make sure that the traders that we're using right now are able to make the right decision when these times come in as well. Although these moves seem smaller compared to this one, these moves are still very much enough to actually cause massive gains or even liquidation within the market as well. So make sure you do your research, make sure you understand each trader as deeply as possible before you risk your own money into copy trading. So coming back to these wonderful results that we're able to see, this can be a result. These are not typical results because a lot of you will probably not listen to what I'm saying and just do your own thing and risk too big amounts of money and may potentially be losing it all. But I really hope that you will subscribe and stay tuned to all the information that I will be sharing and all the insights that I'll be sharing on this channel, so that it can lead you to a higher probability of success than just aping in and hoping for the best. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell so that you can stay updated with the latest, the fanciest, and the most profitable in crypto. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.